Good evening. My name is Michael Ribbens. I'm a student at Calvin. Now, you may be wondering why I'm here, given that I am not an athlete. Well, to that, I would simply say this. I was supposed to make that. But no, the real reason I'm here is the reason we're all here, to celebrate Calvin's athletes. And to that end, I would like to propose a toast. And seeing as it is a dry campus, I brought dry toast. Here's to all of you knights who, much like the knights of old, fight with honor, courage, and a general lack of personal hygiene. To those who won championships, and to those who did not, in that order. To you who give your blood, sweat, and tears every day for nothing more than an athletic scholarship. What's that? Oh, they don't get athletic? Are they nuts? What do they do it for? The love of the game? Oh. Here's to the men's basketball team, the tallest and whitest group of males found anywhere outside of a CRC elders meeting. May your threes be swishes, may your oops be alley, and may you find some loophole to grant Jordan Brink another year of eligibility, because else you're screwed. Here's to the women's volleyball team, the volleyball equivalent of the monsters from Space Jam. I am so frightened of each and every one of you. May your spikes be vicious, may your serves be aces, and may you one day find your pants. What's that? Oh, those are just the shorts that they wear? It's your sport, I guess. Here's to the baseball team, who are as likely to attend class as people are to attend their games. We've been patting ourselves on the back plenty. We can handle a couple slaps. Here's to the hockey team, one of Calvin's most distinguished clubs. Right up there with the chess club, the Dungeons and Dragons club, and the Men of Speech Pathology club. May your average number of goals per game someday increase to match your GPA at 1.5. To the men's and women's soccer teams, may your free kicks be free, may your shin guards guard your shins, and may you just score more often. Your sport is so boring. 4-0 is not a blowout. That's not how numbers work. I'm sorry. Here's to the men's lacrosse team, which has improved to become one of the most competitive high school teams in the area. May you one day rise to a level where you can compete with the women's lacrosse team. Here's to the women's basketball team, who won 30 games this year and had almost as many fans. So that one's like right in, okay. Here's to the golfers, many of whom are not here tonight because they thought it might be practice. Here's to the softball team, who lost one game 29-0, but I think we should all just try to move on. Yeah, okay. Here's to the swimmers, who have the privilege of playing the only sport you can pee during. I should note this does not include diving. I don't have to remind you guys again. It is the difference between in and into. Here's to tennis, which is definitely more entertaining than ping pong, and that is what you would call a backhanded compliment. Here's to the cross-country team, who, like Jim Timmer at a Chinese buffet, are unstoppable for minute after minute, and then, at the end, lose all control over their bowels. Here's to track and field, the only sport so boring they just named it after where you play it. It's like if basketball were so boring they called it gymnasium. What's the sport? There's a track and a field. What do they do? That's pretty much it. And finally, to all the teams I haven't mentioned, Ultimate Frisbee, Quidditch, League of Legends, regular frisbee, bullfighting, horse fighting, men's volleyball, and Connect Four. To all the coaches, trainers, and frighteningly intense parents that make it all possible. And to all of my most able-bodied peers who I've now made angry, what was I thinking? I offer this toast. Thank you.